Hey guys, welcome back to Healing Intuition. My name is Corey. I'm here to help you create a happy, healthy, and wealthy life. So I was getting ready to go to bed. Sorry about the glare on my glasses. Whatever, it's fine. And like I said, that it had been put on my heart to do some pick-a cards. Here we are. Like, you know what I mean? It was like, I was actually thinking about just jumping in the shower, cleansing myself from the day real quick. I'm probably going to do that after this, but I was just sitting there and it was like, you should do that. You should do that. So here I go. I hope everyone's doing great and really enjoying this full moon energy. I know I am. Just make sure I'm hearing, just make sure you're like setting your intentions. You know what I mean? Make sure you're setting your intentions. Ooh! I didn't even say my little, okay. Hold on. Okay. All right. Let's get random messages for the collective. Sorry about that long intro. But gotta make sure that we do it correctly. Whoa! That's really funny. So, this patience. I'm not gonna use this one, but I cut the deck. And this one was, like right where I cut it. That is so funny. Patience. Okay, so there is something or someone coming towards you here, okay? Or, something that we'll find out more as we get, deeper into the piles. But that seems to be the theme for this. I'm going to write that down. That seems to be patience. So we'll see. We'll see. And some of you, I don't need to tell you. Actually, probably all of you, I don't need to tell you what this patience is. You already know. You already know. So it's fine. It's okay. So we got two piles. I don't know. Maybe I should shuffle through one more time. Kind of feels like there might be one more that's wanting to linger on out. Come on out. Yeah. Okay. All right. So we got authenticity is going to be pile 1. Perception is going to be pile 2. And resilience is going to be pile 3. So just take a couple deep breaths in. And out. Pile 1. If you chose the authenticity card, this is going to be a reading. I gotta get a new setup. I don't have room. I do have room if I if I got a little more organized. That might be something that seems very that's funny that came through like that. Just I said I gotta get a new setup. So I feel like, honestly, what this energy feels like is it feels like you, pile one, are recognizing the things in you and in your life and in your daily habits. If this isn't happening already, you are going to begin to recognize. The more you become your authentic self, the more you are, just seeing things that were a reflection of you or a reflection of other people. And I mean, you're going to start, because pile one, you've been doing the work to find that authenticity within you. I think now you're going to start seeing it externally, right? Really being able to also, I'm feeling like really being able to express yourself. Okay. So there probably was, a pretty large throat chakra healing done recently, whether you're aware of it or not. Maybe it just was some, part of the upgrade. Makes sense with all the blue in the background here. It does. It feels like expression, like you are feeling very confident and very comfortable in this new expression. It's a new expression, right? It's who you are, but it's not, it's different than what you have, how you've expressed yourself before, because before you were acting how other people expected you to act. I don't know, making the decisions that other people expected you to make. And this could be family, it could be friends, it could just be society in general, right? Going along, being the follower, doing what everyone else does. But there's a big emphasis here on integrity. It just feels like, you are somebody of integrity. It doesn't matter, just in general, this is a quality that you've always had. We make mistakes, but honestly, your integrity is outstanding. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I gotta get something. It just feels like, there's been a lot of shifts internally, right? As far as emotions, beliefs, all of those things. And I think that maybe you have began to grow a little bit impatient or frustrated with your external reality because it isn't in alignment with your internal reality. And I really feel like, pile one, this is a time where that's going to change. Okay. It feels like the sun's coming out, right? Like, here comes the sun. It's darkest before the dawn, right? Like, I feel like it's, we'll see. It's a new beginning, for sure, right? Every day is a new beginning. This is a new beginning. Messages for pile one, please. Thank you. Yeah, look, the death card. You've been going through a death and a rebirth here. Shedding some skin. Yeah. Yeah, you are, this might actually have to do with, oh, this has to do with a lot. This has to do with lack. It has to do with healthy relationships and boundaries and self-love. This has to do with betrayal. Like this death and this rebirth, like it was a real transformation here, okay? It really, really was. Basically, you've gone through a shift of not knowing, not feeling in control, not, it's like you're taking control of your life. You're finally gonna start living. You're finally gonna start living. You've always been so protected though, like truly, like some of you are in the process of like deciding what's next. What is next? You know what I mean? What direction? It feels like, you know what? You've mastered something. Maybe you've mastered yourself. You've mastered, you know, you've done healing and now it's like, okay, well, what do I want to do with this? I have a lot of energy. I have a lot of motivation. I have a lot of drive, you know. I want to give. I want to step into my purpose. Well, what does that look like for me? This might be something that's really coming to light for you during this time. You know, because we try out, it's like a trial and error. We try something and you know, maybe it doesn't always work out the way that we thought, right? Maybe it's not exactly what we thought. Maybe it isn't what we wanted, right? But you tried and you didn't stop, you know what I mean? Like you didn't some of you might start traveling more. Yeah, it just really feels like maybe you've been feeling a little bit, not like out in the cold or necessarily completely lost, but just unsure of, you know, maybe there are some different directions that you could have taken, or, you know, it's just a feeling of like, did I make the right choice, or is that the right choice, or, you know, just being unsure about, you know, do I even want that at all anymore? You know, just really looking at what you have invested your time and your energy into and really analyzing what's important. You know, what's important to you. For some of you, maybe you've been going after a dream so hard that you lost sight of what really matters in life, and that's companionship. That's connection. you know, some of us have been isolated, so that was out of our control, right? But at the same time, you know, that was for somebody. Also, just really figuring out, you know, I think that there was a preconceived notion about, you know, what you wanted to do, or, you know, whatever it may be, because here's one thing is, I feel like pile one, you're pretty good at pretty much everything. And so when you do something, it's kind of like, when I looked up, it was 1555. You're pretty much good at everything. And so when you are good at everything, you know, for a minute you feel like that's what you're supposed to be doing, right? This feels so right. This feels so, you know, and it kind of makes it hard to really discern, you know, and then you really invest some time and some energy into it, and then you find that, you know, that spark just didn't stay lit because it really just wasn't it, you know. But it was good to try, right? It's good to know. But that does cause sometimes a little bit of confusion, is that, you know, the fact that you're just so daggum good at everything. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know. It just feels like it's time. I heard it's time to start building. It's time to start building, right? I feel like, you know, there's been a while where you kind of had some time to ponder, okay? But the energy is here. It's here to motivate you. It's here to get you moving. And honestly, it's going to get you up, and it's going to get you moving. And basically, I feel like the message for you, pile one, and I'm going to leave it at this, just kind of wrap it up here, that, you know, what's coming to light here is what direction you should go in, what you should start building, right? Or what you should continue to build. Because it does seem that whatever this is, it's the right direction. It's happiness. It's lucrative. You know, but expect to take your life back. Expect to start living again. Okay? Okay. Thank you so much, Power One. If you want any, you know, personal reading, any of that is in the description box. We'll see you next time. Pile two. If you chose this perception card, so pile two, what it really feels like is there's this big energy of like contentment coming through, okay? Of really discovering and finding contentment, because there seems to have been like this recognition of like, it almost feels like realizing that where you are right now is what you prayed for, you know, however long ago, like 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 2 years ago for some of you even 6 months ago, right? You are in a situation that is, and it just seems like this is really helping you find yourself present, like here in the now, which is able to it's changing the whole, like, it seems like there's a whole programming reset going on, okay? Because I feel like that's what's been going on with you, within you internally, and now it just seems like, when like on the Matrix, how it's all those green numbers, right? The zeros and the ones. What I see in my mind's eye is all of that, but it's like shifting, it's moving around, things are, sliding to the left and sliding to the right, and doing all those things, and your other left and your other right. I don't know if anyone caught that, but so what it feels like is, it feels like right now you're in a phase where things are you have aligned yourself, okay? You have aligned yourself, and now your reality is shifting. It's aligning to match what you're putting out there, right? The energy and the vibrations and the frequencies and the messages that you're telling the universe, right? Over and over and over again. I feel like maybe pile 2, you've been doing a lot of affirmations and things like that, right? You've really been getting in the zone as far as just trying to be very conscious and very aware of your vibration and your frequency, and keeping yourself centered, and focusing on love, and focusing on right now. And I think that this shift of removing all focus from anything but love is making everything move, right? All the things that you had been manifesting and focusing on, right? You let it go. And you're allowing yourself to just be receptive to what comes back to you. You know what I mean? It was like this moment of surrender, of like, you know what? I'm not going to force anything. I'm not going to force this. I'm not going to push it. I'm not going to, but if it's meant for me, what's meant for me will always be mine. And I don't need to force that. I'm just going to let it come to me. And boy, oh boy, is it about to come to you in such a big way, pile 2. I'm telling you, this energy feels so big. It feels like a huge wave. Like I'm seeing in my mind's eye like a big, huge wave just crashing over a dam. Like literally, what's something that was once maybe blocked is now being there's so much water that it just goes right over the dam. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is the terminology for that? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? When the water's just like, there's a lot more of me than there is of you, and just goes right over the dam. So, wow, pile 2. This is exciting. This is exciting. Now, whatever this dam is, whatever this water, this flood of water is a metaphor of for you, right? Is that the right thing? Metaphor? It's going to be different. For some of you, it is orders. For some of you, it is clients. For some of you, it is friends, like relationships, right? For some of you, it is money. For some of you, it is, it's going to be different for every single one of you. All right. It could be t-shirts. It could be, I don't know, but but, yeah, look, we got the Tower card. See how she's like holding on to that? You had to let that come crashing down. It was something very significant that you had to let come crashing down. Even if it's going to be part of what is being rebuilt. There was something that there was whether it's a belief or an attachment or something that was a part of what you were holding on to that had to be removed. When this happens, or when you start to see how when you surrendered, I don't know, it just seems like maybe you haven't seen this quite yet, but you are starting to see the light a little bit, okay? It seems like maybe you're still waiting, okay? And that's where that patience in the beginning came through real big. When I looked up, it was 2626. Maybe that's significant. Maybe look it up when we're done here, but yeah. Seems like maybe there's just, what it feels like is honestly, this is still crumbling down a little bit. Or maybe it's reached the ground, but you're still, the rebuilding is what is happening, okay? Listen to me. You're holding on to this while this is crumbling down, but what you don't see is there's a whole nother house. There's a whole nother home being built for you. You don't see it. Oh. So it's like the minute you let go of this, maybe not the minute, but pretty damn close. When you let go of this, it just seems like you're going to be able to that new home will come into view. Huh. Yeah, there's an energy of waiting on something or someone else. There's like a, when there's a call being made, that might be significant. You might be getting a phone call, but there's like a judgment being made, right? Okay. For some of you, as far as like in the physical, like you might be hearing from like the police, honestly, about something here, okay? That's just for like a handful of you, okay? And I feel like it has to do with somebody who is or was in jail. But for others of you, I think you have finally decided, you finally made that decision and recognized recognize your victory in where you are, and understand that your goals, you've reached your goals that you once had, but you had lost sight of that because you are so focused on your new goals. Right? And so I think what's breaking you free here is recognizing that you're always, when I looked up, it was 3111. Recognizing that you're always fucking victorious. It doesn't matter. Get ready for this. I'm telling you, this is coming to you. This is sent straight from the divine. This is sent straight from Yahweh, straight from the universe, straight from God, straight, whatever you want to call it. It's coming straight from the source. Okay? For some of you, this might be something, you know, you might have been headed in one direction and suddenly you find yourself heading in a whole nother direction. Okay? So this might be something that's a little bit more traditional. I don't know why that's coming through. It's like, it seems like maybe somebody is having a hard time accepting that, you know, we can be spiritual and we can still live a traditional life. If that's what you want. Just be yourself, be authentic, right? It's just like your perception is shifting, which is completely opening your whole world. But there really is. Some of you are stepping into like the teacher, you know, the leader role, the teacher role. Okay, this is the perception switch, is that you are you are the teacher. You know. Messages for pile 2, please. Yeah, there's some sort of good news coming, okay? Some sort of good news. Maybe even better than what you expected. Maybe you are expecting some good news, but you find out that it's better than what you thought. I really just feel like pile 2, I'm just going to end it with this final little message here. I feel like you have accessed the part of you have gained access to. See this little like star here? It's like the key, it's the magic, it's the power. It's you. You know what I mean? Like, it's not your human body, right? It's not me, Corie, but it's my, that star represents my spirit, my soul, my higher self, source. And you are finally allowing others to pour into you. That's another big thing with you, pile 2. Is you're allowing yourself to receive. You surrender to that. And here comes some really fucking good news. You just broke some sort of something. You know what I mean? I don't know. You did though. And so I am so proud of you. And so are your guides. And you know what? Here comes the sun. Enjoy it. It's been brewed up specially for you. I love you, Pile 2. Thank you so much for being here. We'll see you next time. Pile 3. If you chose this resilience card, let me write this down so I don't forget. Because I will. And you know what? I'll be editing my stuff. I probably should. I probably should put some effort into it. But you want to know what? No. Anyways. Oh, some of you need to maybe do some stretches. I'm feeling some like back pain a little bit. Me too. Same. You know what I mean? It just really kind of popped up with this reading, but definitely could do some stretches here. Pile 3. Let's talk about how you can literally grow in any situation. Like you can literally grow through any environment. You know what I'm saying? Like you are like a chameleon. In a way. As far as like being able to like adapt, I mean, I guess that's not really adapting. You're shifting, you're shape shifting, or not shape shifting. Maybe shape shifting. That's interesting. Basically, any conditions you're able to adapt to. Like you are so like flexible as far as like, I don't know, it just seems like it doesn't matter what is going on around you because you are so centered and so grounded in your own reality in such a way that is like peaceful and non-fearing and humble and graceful, and like like it's like a storm. You are like the eye of the storm. You know what I'm saying? Like you're just, it's like so calm in the middle and the crazy. And I just, Pile 3, it just feels like you literally you're like the warrior. Like, look at her eyes. Like, she looks like she's been through some fucking shit. You know what I mean? There's some sadness there. There's some strength there. There's power there. There's confidence. And it's like, you know what? I've made it through so much. I'm sick of fighting, but I'm not scared either. Like, I'm ready for, like, smooth waters. But you want to know what? I have tread through worse. Damn. There's something you don't see coming towards you fast. Fast. Okay? Messages for pile 3. Listen, there are so many people around you that know about this new beginning, this new cycle that you're stepping into more than you do. Either they have looked into it, like had a reading done on you, or looked into your Akashic record. There's some sort of, they did something. They know something. They can feel it, right? They can feel this new cycle. Okay, that you have a lot of people watching you right now. Okay, they're waiting for you to not get back up, because when you get back up this time, when you get up this time, some people are not even going to recognize you, okay? So, but basically they have to, you get back up this time, then they have to watch your victory. And that is what but that's balancing the scales. That is part of their karma. Whoever put you down, whoever, you know, because those eyes also look like they've been betrayed. So whoever put you in situations where you had to be resilient, aside from just life lessons, right? Part of balancing those scales is watching you be successful, is watching you step into your power, is watching you yeah. Step into your happiness. Ace of Cups. Call in your abundance, your blessings. Seven of Pentacles. Look at that harvest. You see what I'm saying? Oh yeah. It's just gonna come. You don't have to do anything but get back up right now. You've already done so much work. And so when I see that, now I'm being brought back to that patience card in the beginning. And now, you know, the other two tiles were kind of talking about there might be a little bit of patience that is needed here. You know, for you, pile 3, I feel like you've been patient. You've been patient. And now I feel like the wait is over. This full moon is bringing in energy that is going to help you get back up. And you are going to have your justice. You are going to have this Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands. Okay, this feels very much, it could be career. Whatever it is, it's extremely fulfilling. I mean, it's literally going to make you feel on top of the world. Yeah. Here comes, listen, you might currently be in this like 5 of Pentacles energy, right? But here comes the big old fat pentacle, okay? A gift. But you've earned it. You've earned this. So you've got the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. I wouldn't be surprised if the Ace of Swords didn't come out, but I'm really drawn to this sword that's on this Justice card. Because what's coming through really big right now is that whatever games were played with you, it was all mental. It was all mind. It was all manipulation. You conquered that shit. Oh my God. That's the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I'm telling you. You're about to feel like a kid again. You are about to, the Justice card, the Strength card. You really are about to just be in this childlike, playful, fun energy. You're about to be living your dreams. Or your most recent ones. Okay. Wow. Now, some of you, this gift, okay, I want to let you know that this gift that's coming to you might be in the form of an idea. It might be in the form of, of a book, in the form of a song, in the form of, you know what I'm saying? That it's been given to you to create, to write, to build, to whatever it is. Okay, so it might not actually come to you in a big fat check. For some of you, it will. For some of you, it will, because that's part of your journey. But for some of you, you're meant to create something. Get back up. It's time to get back up. You know it. The energy's here for you. Lean into it. Don't resist it. It's scary because, you know what? You're used to doing things a different way. You're used to, you know what I'm saying? So you just resort to the old habits, the old things that you do, all the, you know what I mean? Just routines. But you're really being encouraged to lean into these new ideas, these new habits, these new cravings, these new whatever it is, like beliefs, these new activities, all these things. Lean into them, because they are you, the you that you have dug deep and found. It's scary because you don't know, it's unknown, it's uncomfortable at first, you know, you have, you know, you probably have a routine, you probably have a, you know, but the energy here is here to break that up, to change that, and to shift that into this new, whatever it is, whatever, I mean, I don't know what it is. But there's a brand new beginning here for you. It's time to get up. Okay? All right. Yeah. Probably been in some nostalgic energy, really just kind of healing things from the past, memories from the past and stuff like that. But, yeah. Time to get up, okay? Okay, I love you, Pile 3. Thank you so much for being here, and we'll see you next time.